Yup, yup, yup. Alright, let's see. Is it working? Are we rocking? Yee. Killer. Super good. Alright, we're on everywhere. What's happening? It's been 2 days since I've been on here. Let's get it. I think the last time we finished, I'm not exactly sure what was the last thing I touched. It doesn't necessarily matter, but I think it was Silky.
New silk linens, yes, in my linens, freshly fitted, just stitched that. If you need new drip, just hit me. Have you popping out, looking crispy. Blessings to my shorty, we both winning. I'ma get my bread long, don't forget it.
Hard, honestly. Love that song. Wait, hold up.
To all of you haters that be tripping, I'ma send my love, I know you need it. 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 I know you need it.
I love that part. The whole song kicks ass. Absolutely fucking great. So thankful for that song. All right, let's see. On to the next though. So we got those three. Oh, this was the newest one though.
This shit, bro.
Work the iron's bag, you can't take this shit away from me.
Woo! Smacking, son. All right. So next on the list is this bad boy. I'm honestly not even gonna touch it too much because the last time the mix that I printed last sounded good. So I just wanna honestly just change the mastering thing on it to use a new technique that I just kind of figured out. Where am I going? Every time I don't have it in that mode, whatever that is, icon mode, it does seem to trip me up. I'm so used to the icons. All right, music, albums. I don't know where it's at. I'm not gonna lie. It must be. I mean, I hope it's in here, but I don't think it is, to be honest with you. Maybe it was in October. Prince. More fun. Well, I think this song has to come out, to be honest. This song doesn't really belong in here. I don't know where it belongs, but it's not in there. I need to listen to this song. It's been a minute. I need to hear it. I feel like this song is kind of a huge inspiration for the next chapter. After I get through the Imperfection Project songs, which is gonna be the next 6 months pretty much, and I go into the next phase, which is Voltage. Then I think this is kind of the inspo for that. I haven't listened to this song in a while though. Oh, there wasn't. Oh, I don't have my Apollo. No.
From the
like the idea of the vocal. It's obviously not the thing, but the kick and the snare will definitely have to get like worked up. But that synth chord progression is nasty. I don't know what the fuck happened right there, but I did not copy and paste that properly. Interesting thing, but the drop is the... That's definitely not going to be long enough for that section. That bass is absolutely insane. That's a crazy sounding bass. What's up, Dusty? Thanks for joining again, bro. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, alright. Well, anyways, that's just somewhere in the future. That one's cool. Drifting LA is fucking sick. I love this one. I'm looking for a specific song, and I'm definitely off task right now. That's a fact. Hee. Alright. Load, my friend. Alright. So good. That is so good. I love that song. That's so smooth, dude. So smooth. I'm looking for a song called What If, and currently I'm not seeing it. Also, I wanted to put out this one. Maybe we'll just work on this shit real quick, because this is like an easy peasy one. I'm not going to change anything about it. I'm just going to change the master on this one. I have no care about it. I just have to put this out because like I wrote some shit. Like the lyrics in this are like the only song, like, oh, what a dirtbag.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Ay, running like ducking the feds. fast, blue and the red. Saying I said I didn't say shit. Making a man, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that's just facts. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Hey, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Hey, flight lands 2 a.m. 20 bands up in my bag. Big smile on my face, I'm glad. All levels I just surpassed. 19, tryna roll up my trap. Big dreams, I ain't taking no nap. Too high, these top tier dabs. Moving slow, the life so fast. Thousands of acres was full of that green. First time I saw it, it felt like a dream. Investing my profits and charging a fee. Never was gangster, but kept this shit G. Play the model, don't chill with no fiends. More on my hustle, I am on the scene. Fresh on my fit, cause I gotta stay clean.
Where the fuck's that at?
More on my hustle,
It's like just randomly like, yeah, that shit's kind of hard as fuck, to be honest.
Greens,
Bing.
sing.
Bing. That shit sounds so good in the mix though. That's crazy. It's these are snapping.
Thousands of acres was full of that green.
Fucking. Why is it not highlighting both? I'm hitting shift. Fucking both of them. God. Okay, solo both of them. That's crazy work, bro. I'm hitting shift. What a little dickhead. Okay, bro, don't work properly then. That's fine. It's the most frustrating thing, honestly. Like, when technology doesn't do as it's, like, meant to do, it's quite a task. Okay, let's just delete a little bit of this room noise bullshit. That'll be the first task. First handle of business. What's up? Welcome anybody that's in here. Veno on Tiki Taki. What's poppin', bro? Alright, so this is like, these are old songs. I'm going through this whole process. It's called The Imperfection Project. I did it all this year. Next year is version 2 of it, and it's just like remixing and mastering all these old songs that like kind of tell my story like over the past decade of like living life and making music and trying to figure shit out. Anyways, I'm in like a purification process of you know, cleaning out, like putting out all this old music, so I'm not like holding on to it, because it's just like weird, like why hold on to it? Like I'm not some big artist on like a label that has to like abide by some stupid ass rules of like you can put this out, you can't put that out, you know, all the bullshit that like all the big artists complain about. So it's like, why not take the liberty of just like putting the music out, you know? It's not like people are gonna, like, if they don't see it, then they don't see it. It's fine. This isn't like, you know what I mean? And it's like a part of my story, and that shit's like honestly the most important, because like if, let's say I do hit, like one of the songs does pop off, because the new music honestly is fire as fuck, and I get the branding right, I have the money to make it move a little bit, you know what I mean, make some shit shake. It's like, and people do find me, it's like, I would love for them to be able to like dig back and like listen to everything that it took to get to where I'm at now. That's definitely the vibes of this whole project. All right, right now I'm just clip gaining stuff, so the compressor doesn't have to work as hard. There's still gonna be like peaks and valleys, but overall it's like way more even. See, like that looks like that, but it's gonna look like this in a second. And this just makes it so the compressor doesn't work as hard, and this is how the pros do it, you know? This is how it's supposed to be done. I'm gonna have to readjust the volumes of the clips here, or the overall master volume. That's not like really too bad. Like all those peaks are pretty much the same. If I like get in there, this is probably a breath. I should have probably listened for that here, but because this is probably a breath. No, it's not actually.
Run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back. Ay, running like ducking the feds.
Blue in the reds, and I said I did say shit.
Making a man, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it.
Catching the count and pull out bait.
Grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's facts. For that out.
Like right here, like that whole section needs to fucking come up for sure. So I'm just gonna go through here, do the same thing. I'm not gonna be like super dramatic about it because it's not like it needs to be like that. You know what I mean? It doesn't need to be dramatic. It just needs to be a little bit evened out. Something closer like that, you know? Let's see.
Shit's facts, shit's facts. Shit's facts.
Yeah, probably should level that up a little bit and bring that up. I'll just have to walk through this. I was tripping a minute ago. I was like, I didn't bring my other headphones. What is up, Myra? What's happening? How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Doing absolutely phenomenal, actually. Absolutely phenomenal. I couldn't have said that like a week ago. I'm back and say it now. All right, let's do it from right here though, because I think that transient is a little bit whatever. So we're gonna do all this. Whoa there, Wilson. Whoa there, Wilson. Let's not move the wrong clips now. All right, moving it. I gotta stay zoned in. Let's come back here, right here. Come back to that transient. Pop. Bring it up like a decibel or two. About right there. Let's come over here. Chop. Bring this up a decibel, not decimal. Bring it up a decimal. That is grammar, right? No, decimal. That is math. Oopsies. All right. Ah! I did not hit it. All right, here we are. Pull back a little bit on there. All right, anybody that's new in here, I'm clip gaining right now. I liked. Appreciate you. Mrs. Chaplin, Mr. Chaplin, Alicia Chaplin. So I'm assuming it's a she. What's happening? Thanks for being here. All right, yeah, right now I'm clip gaining. If you are fresh to the chat. And so there's these things called compressors. And compressors take the loud noises and make them quieter, and make the quiet noises and make them louder. So instead of making, and that just makes it, that's like the sound, that's like everyone knows the sound of it technically, but no one knows that doesn't do music, they don't know what they're hearing. But anyways, this just makes it so the compressor doesn't like overwork, which then would make the vocals sound like shit. Not like shit, but not like top tier. And I'm working towards top tier. I'm currently in the process of doing I'm working on this project called the Imperfection Project. I've been working on it for the past year. I've put out about 20 songs or something like that. And this is a part of the end of this year, and then I've been working on songs for next year. I think I have another, I don't know exactly how many. I don't know how many songs I have for next year, but it's a handful, probably 20, another 20. And I'm going to release them kind of like quickly a little bit. They're going to be pretty much at the same time. All right, that's like kind of the same level, but I think I need to like bring this, kind of break it down right there, bring this up a tiny bit, and then maybe break it like right here, and then bring this up a tiny bit. And let's actually bring it all the way back to like right here. And then let's bring this up a little bit. All right, and then if we're gonna be nitpicky, we might as well fucking bring this up a tiny bit. Oh, that's the wrong clip. Oopsies. Z. So yeah, none of this is not my like new work, but it is stuff from the past that I really believe it, or not. I don't believe in it in the sense of like, oh, it's a hit song or some shit like that, but I believe in it in the sense of like it's a part of my life. It's like I'm telling a story in these songs. I'm not just rapping or singing to like rap and sing for some whatever. Like I'm telling stories, you know? And the stories, this story and like a lot of the stories that I've focused on, like the songs that I've been focusing on finishing They're stories that are like either meaningful to me, real to me, or like me manifesting, kind of like speaking into life the vision I have for the future. There's like a song I have called Manifest, which is like that one's kind of that. There's some other songs where it's like some of the things that like I say in there that would be, you know, quote unquote braggadocious or whatever. It's like I don't have some of those. I'm not necessarily bragging in any of my songs really, because I don't necessarily have things like that for real. I have some nice things, but you know, I'm not Mr. Big Baller. And even if I was Mr. Big Baller, especially now at my age and like whatever, like where I'm at in life, I'm not. That is not my vibe. I don't need to brag. That's like, even if I was hyper successful, that's kind of, honestly, I think that shit's dead. I think that shit's dead as fuck. I think it's stupid as hell. The world is hard, man. The world's like super hard. And then just like, I think that's like, honestly, rap music pisses me off for that reason. Like, cause it's always talking about, and when I was a kid, I guess I like went along with it or whatever, but it's like, whenever you live life and actually experience crazy shit, like I might be white, but I fucking didn't make necessarily the best choices and surround myself with great people per se, or just maybe they were decent. There actually were a lot of solid people, but like I was just lived a lifestyle that was not conducive towards a safe and healthy future for quite a while, and like just being a part of all that shit, like what happens in the rap, you know, what they talk about in the rap songs and shit like that. It's like, man, it's like people actually fucking die. People actually go to prison. People actually lose their, you know what I mean? Like all the sorts of shit, man. And it's like bragging and dunking on people all the time. I mean, I get it. Like, I like the hype of it. I do. I love the hype of it. I mean, that's why I listen to rap music. But it's at the same time, it's like the world's a hard place, and always dunking on people like, I'm better than you, pussy. Like, I got this, I got that. It's just kind of, I think that shit's dead, especially as we continue to, like, I think spiritually as a, like, society and world, like, elevate out of the current sludge that we've been in. I think that it'll become even less and less attractive. All right. There's my rant for the night. And these are honestly sick. I love these. These are sick as heck, man. I love it. I love these. These are great.
Thousands of acres was full of that green. First time I saw it, it felt like a dream. Investing my profits and charging a fee. Never was gangster, but kept the shit G. Play the model, don't chill with no fiends. More on my hustle, I am on the scene. Fresh on my fit, cause I gotta stay clean. Hot like we're rocking on top of them beams. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back.
Alright, now I'm going to take that first chorus that I already adjusted, because I know that I just copy and pasted this song's chorus, which in the future, as I've like been moving forward, I'm definitely working on not doing that, you know. I'm moving into an era where I'm not really necessarily, if I'm rapping, I'm like rapping in a way that's not like this. Like, I'm trying to work on having like a full-bodied voice, enunciating my words, like having kind of a lower voice. I also like the kind of like this. I really do like the like that shit. It kind of sounds like Playboy Cardi a little tiny bit. I mean, if I'd have to add a lot more like auto-tune and like effects, and like the beat would have to be different and shit. But that kind of like sound is kind of like that Cardi-esque like when I'm in New York. I don't know. It's like kind of that same kind of sound. A lot of people, I guess, do that. But anyway, I guess I do like that, but out of the new stuff that I've made, I think the stuff where I like rap low, I have a little bit of like a lower voice and like enunciate my words is probably the stuff that I like the most. What the fuck is this thing? This is just hanging out. Okay, that's gonna get going then. All right, so I know where everything's at. I know what's happening. I'm currently like missing, I got everything clip gained. I'm currently missing this pad. Yeah, that shit does not exist.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like
I'm honestly gonna wait, hold up. I'm gonna
run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Running back.
Alright, so all these vocals are clipping. So let's just, which is fine. I think there's a...
Running like ducking the feds, blue and the red, saying I said I didn't say shit, making a mess, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's facts. 48 hours, no.
All right, that was a little too much heat from the radiator, baby. gotta cool that shit down, son. Gotta cool that shit down. It's like, rah, rah. It was like just way too much distortion. All right, so that's better. Let's see what this sounds like.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Ay, running like ducking the feds, blue and the red, saying I said I didn't say shit, making a mess, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad.
Actually, I'm not gonna fucking cap. The biggest thing in my new music versus my old music, mixing is better. Production is more well-rounded and versed and like sounds more matured. I think my lyrics are definitely like a little like different because I've like already spoke these stories, so I'm like not like revisiting the same stories over and over again or like the same parts of my life. Yeah, I don't know. As I change, the music changes. All right, so the de-esser is where it's at. The gate's okay where it's at. I think I'm gonna take the solid EQ and make sure that this is all the way up here.
This beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Ay, running like ducking the feds, blue and the red, saying I said I didn't say shit, making a mess, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's facts. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Yeah, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back.
All right, so as you can see, taking off all that compression like really opened up how the vocal sounds, which is crazy. So that was something that I just always would do. I just like over compressed everything because I was kind of like scared. I guess I also just didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, I was scared of how my voice sounded. I was like, oh, it's not my favorite. But it's like, bro, you gotta work with it. You gotta just do your thing, not overthink it, you know?
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with...
It's like, do you want it to sound like professionally mixed or do you want it to sound over compressed and like dick? You know what I mean? Like, do you want to sound possibly authentic or do you want to sound over compressed? And I am gonna say I want to sound authentic. All right, so let's.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back. Run it back.
All right, now I'm gonna change the drums or update the drum sound. So I'm actually gonna label these.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back.
These are all just vocals. This is all just vocal shit. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. Actually, that's ridiculous to have that many sends for the vocals. I mean, the vocals honestly don't really sound too bad after I like took the compression and stuff off of it, like for what it is. Thanks, appreciate it. But like, but yeah, no, that's nutty. That's too many. That's too many for sure. All right, so let's fix the drums. Let's make the drums good first. We're gonna pull and then the 808 and they're already at, and then this group is all the way down at -10. So let's make this 0 and see what it sounds like.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back. Run it back.
All right, so now I'm going to take the overall vocal gain. Now, since I corrected the individual vocal volumes and made things kind of balanced in my...
Invest on my side, it felt like a dream. Invest in my profits and charging a fee. Never was.
All right, yeah, so now it's like I mean, I just distorted the fuck out of it because I turned it up way too loud and stuff, but I balanced the vocals, so now I'm going to turn the vocals all the way down. This group 8 is technically the melody and stuff, but I don't give a fuck about the melody. It's not like, it's like sounds like old to me now when I like play. I have like an old version of this on my phone, and when I played it back the other day, I was like, that was my least favorite part about it, was the melody and stuff. So I think we're going to take some samples and chop that shit up inside of here. The drums and the bass kind of hit. Like, I mean, I like the drum and the bass. Yeah, they're open. They sound sick. I want them to be processed a little bit different in the sense of I want the drums to go to a drum send. I want this. So right here, I'm doing this. I'm soft clip gaining. This is not happening. That's not a good choice. What's happening right there is not good. I don't know what the fuck this shit is, the cut through thing. I don't think that's a vibe either. I'm just gonna delete this shit because I don't think that's gonna be. Hopefully it's nothing. Okay. It's just gonna mess up the mix. All right, this audio needs to go because that doesn't mean anything. All right, and then I'm also gonna color code the vocals real quick. I'm just gonna make these yellow because that's what I like to do with the vocals. All right, drums are gonna be green. Bass is gonna be purple. And if you notice, that's how you label 808s, because if you hold shift on the keyboard and hit 808, that's the symbols that it gives right there. Boop, boop, boop. Right here. I'm gonna get that tattooed on me very soon. Okay, so I've been doing that forever. I love how it looks. It looks like eyeballs with like a long banana nose. You know what I'm saying? Like, little banana nose, boys. Little banana nose 808s. Fucking big dick swinging. Honestly, because that is the vibe. That is the vibe. Whenever you have a big, heavy 808, it's kind of like having a huge wiener. Right? I mean, I think we all agree. All right. All right. Let me turn, what do I want to do first? I'm going to turn the kick all the way off. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to change this. I'm going to label this drums. And then I'm going to go up 3 right here. Boom. Drums. Now I have this. Now what I want to do is I do want to have the glue compressor on here, but only to use the soft clip gain. And I'm going to turn it to maybe a 3. And a quicker release to make it sound tight. Yep. And lower the ratio because I don't need it to be compressed that much. It's already compressed. The sounds are already compressed. Plus, I'm going to compress the parallel compression channel, which is just going to continue to squish up those drums. But the parallel compression channel is vital. That is super duper vital. You need to have that. You need to pretty much have parallel compression or parallel channels for everything. There's something about it. I don't know exactly like the science behind why it works, but it does. It makes shit cut through. I'm still learning and getting better after forever. I mean, I've been making music forever, but like I'm still learning on like the discernment of like you have like stereo field, right? So you got stereo field, which is like left or like center all the way to the side, right? Bass technically used to be like you put it in mono, you know what I mean? But that's not how it is anymore. If you listen to music, like bass is fucking crazy out deep, like it's wide as fuck normally, like or at least some of the frequencies in it, which is so anyways, like placing things in different parts of the stereo spectrum and like being very intentional about that to like the level at which like real deal like you know stars do, or like the people that are producing for them. I'm definitely been working on that in the other songs. Whenever I go back, I think I'm gonna I've definitely been working on that quite a bit because it does matter, like because you have stereo spectrum and then you have like frequency spectrum, so you have left to right or center to out, and then you have low to highs, so and like knowing where things sit in that, so you could have like I'm not going on a rant right now, but you could have highs that are in the center and then have highs that are wide. You could have lows in the center, but lows on the side. You know what I mean? Well, you can have, if you have low end, you can't have necessarily a different low end on the center and the sides, as if they don't like cohesively go together, because then it's a fucking sound just muffly madness. But like if they go together, then you could definitely have that. I mean, that's what layering basses is. Like that's pretty much a lot of music layers basses, different bass sounds. Anyways, I'm off on a tangent. Mastering, I'm gonna go to drums, and then I'm gonna go to parallel compression. This preset is kick sass, and then just maybe I dial it down a little bit. Yeah. Pull it down a little bit more. Right, actually probably around here is where there's like a sweet spot of where the hi-hats are still right in your face, but they're not so like tinny and sharp on your ears. Probably right around here. I'm gonna dial the attack. Let me see if I come forward a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm just pulling the attack forward so that it catches the initial transient of the hi-hats so they don't sound so like I don't know, like if the compressor catches the hi-hat halfway through its transient, it makes it sound clicky, which is not the vibe. You want it to sound like not like, you know what I mean? All right, that's gonna be good. So now we're gonna turn that all the way off for just a second, and then I'm gonna just kind of do a little something for the bass. And normally I just on the bass channel, like I think what I'm gonna work on trying to do is just add a saturation on it. I would love to get the Satron too again from FabFilter. I don't know. I think I have to buy it like independently. At one point in time I had it, but okay, so we're gonna add some saturation or distortion, but it's kind of the same thing in essence. Let's see. I know I got something from here that like will work for this. Oh, sheesh, dude. I did leg day 2 days ago, and it's legit. It's legit, son. Abbey Road Saturator Stereo. All right, so this is what I want. I'm gonna try this one out. I just got this plugin. Let's see if they have some preset. Let's see preset browser. Artist. All right, let's go for Pensado, baby. Fat bass. Let's try out fat bass from Pensado. All right, let's turn this all the way up. And whoa, son. So without it, and then with it. Ready? Ah, nasty, boys. Crazy. Yeah, it's like just a hack. Like saturation on a parallel send for the bass. That's one for the books. One for the books. You gotta do it. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, cool. So now I'm gonna just put the bass at like negative like 7-ish. I'm gonna take the drums, put them at 0, and see how that sounds. All right, the drums are eating the bass a little bit, so I'm gonna pull this down a few decibels. I don't like that. I want the bass to be the loudest thing, I think. Yeah, for sure. So I can hear the bass ducking. I feel like I can hear the bass ducking to the kick drum. So we don't want that. Let me go on this kick, and then let me see if I can. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I can probably monoize this kick drum, and then that could clean it up a tiny bit, but I'm pretty sure it might already be like pretty mono. But let's make it mono. It's still ducking the bass a little bit. All right, so we're gonna have to pull it down some just to, because what's happening is like it's hitting the master channel and they're like coming together on the master, and because they're so loud, it's like they're making each other duck. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just straight up phase. All right, so if it's just phase, what I can also try is I can invert the phase over here. Yep, that was it. That was it. So the phase is like if a wave is going like this, right? And then the other wave is going along with it perfectly, that's in phase. But if they're going out of sync, so like the waveforms are going like this, then that is obviously out of phase. And you don't want your low end to be out of phase for sure. That's not that makes it sound like how it did where it like ducked because they're fighting each other. All right, well, that's cool. I'm glad that that's fixed. And it's still fucking doing it a little bit, which is fucking frustrating. But I think it's maybe because this kick drum is they're both loud as fuck. It's honestly probably gonna sound really good in the song, so I'm just gonna turn them back up to 7. Make them loud. I don't know why this is on here. I don't care about that. All right, and then let's go in here and we're gonna mix into the Ultra Maximizer, and we're just gonna go into like -2, -0.2, my bad. And we're gonna set a release time of like 20 something. Maybe a little bit longer on this one. I want the bass to like, yeah, that's probably nice. I do like how it hits though, because it's still heavy as fuck, but then like it kind of like wraps out to the side, like as the bass kind of unsucks from the kick, it kind of goes like, bwah, which is pretty sick. So maybe it's actually a good thing. And it's not like hyper loud even right now. It's like, it's loud for sure. It's like -8, but that's probably fine for what I'm trying to make with this song. All right, so then we're gonna go, and then I want to go into universal audio, and then I want to do well, I can just go in here because I put it in here. Nice, good on me. Good job, Isaac. Good job, Larry. All right, cool. So then we're gonna mono up to 300. I don't know if doing the mono to 300 is better to do it like that or like this, but I kind of do it with both because it definitely, it sucks a little bit of life out of that bass. But what we can do is we can go to this bass and then we can go, let's see, I actually haven't touched the saturator yet, so I'm gonna have to play with this. All right, so 80 is 80. Let's change that shit to like 160. Let's change it to 3. Let's change it to 380. And then we're gonna go post EQ, pre EQ. No, that's definitely better. He's right. Okay, so we're not gonna touch that. We're gonna leave that the fuck alone because Pensado knows what he's doing and I'm an idiot. All right, and then we're gonna go. Let's see. Data Life, and then do the Wide Awake. This is my new favorite plugin, and I'm gonna do everything over 300, right? And then make it. So then, like, all that low end isn't like, I'm gonna dial it back a little bit because I don't think I want it to sound like that for this song. You know what, maybe I do. I think that's pretty fucking sick. Okay, and then we're also gonna just crank the volume of this maybe a little bit more. Let's do that. Let's make it louder. Why not? I don't know like that though. Let's do output more. Hell yeah. Decent. Decent. Hey, what's up, everybody? Make sure to like and subscribe. Do the thing. What's up? How you doing, Anurag? What's going on, man? Thanks for being here. Okay, so now since that is dialed dialed in a little bit. Let's bring up the vocals to like.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it.
All right, let's just delete all this. Actually, fuck all those.
Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Ay, running like ducking the feds, blue and the red. Saying I said I didn't say shit. Making a man, staying on 10, keeping it cool. Now it's it. Cash on the counter, pull out back. Grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's fast. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Catting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always ain't eat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm ballin'. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Yeah. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back.
I'm like gonna dial this in a little bit.
This beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Ay, running like ducking the feds, blue and the red. Saying I said I didn't say shit. Making a man, staying on 10, keeping it cool. Now it's it. Cash on the counter, pull out back. Grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's fast. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Catting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always ain't eat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Yeah. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back.
All right. I'm trying to make those vote. This is an old song. If whoever's new, I'm trying to come back and finish all these old songs for this project I've been like working on for the past year and a half or year. It's called the Imperfection Project. I'm gonna have volume 2 that I'm gonna be releasing songs for this coming year. This is gonna be for 2025. This is not for the next year, for 2026. This is a part of like the last group of songs I'm gonna put out this year. Anywho, so this is right now I'm just like tightening up the vocals once more to try to make them be less fucked up from my earlier years of mixing. Wasn't necessarily hyper early in the whole mixing vibe. Yeah, so anyways, over processed, not the vibes.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back.
So those are the vocals that are doing the back shit. So let's go in here and we're gonna adjust these. I'm gonna fucking come across this whole schematic right here. I'm gonna go into the vocals themselves. Oh, and then I'm gonna highlight the whole schematic. And then I'm just gonna bring the volume up because it does not need to be as low as it was because that's ridiculous.
Run it back.
And let's bring this up a little bit.
Run it back.
And then let's bring these up a little bit. This was like a time I was cutting all these individual pieces to make the song sound decent. And different seasons, different times, you work through it. It's the process of becoming or being an artist, I guess. Making things that are, you know, where you're at, you know? It's like that's the place that you're at that moment, and you do the best that you can and learn from it and keep it pushing, and that's like a beautiful thing that you're just doing. BKG.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like.
So then I'm just gonna dial this back, and then I'm gonna pull these like other background vocals like all the way down. Actually, right now, as far as this volume, I'm gonna bring them all the way down. I'm gonna keep the panning where it was at because I think I probably got the panning correct. I would assume. Also, I'm gonna like bring the volume. I'm gonna clip gain these now because I clip gained the main ones, but I did not clip gain the background vocals, which is also valid activities. So let me get this clip gained. I'm not going to be as precise because I don't think it's going to care that much. You know what I mean? But let's get them similar to each other. I do have a fear about doing this because I think I probably also clip gained things in the past, like this one. No, I didn't, so it doesn't matter. I was going to say I might have done it in the past and used the clip gain as like volume automation, which I definitely do. It's a valid way of using clip gain. All right, what time is it right now? I told myself I wasn't going to stay on here that long. I have a lovely day tomorrow planned. Lovely day tomorrow planned with my... All right, we're going to get this. We're going to find the sample. We're going to bring these vocals up some. I might have to clip gain the back half of these once I bring it up. Yeah, because that transient's crazy work right there. All right, so we're going to, so we're going to go back from there. We're going to go down, and then I'm going to highlight all the way back to there. I'm going to hit Command-E, and then I'm going to clip gain this shit up like that to where those transients are much more in line with this other transient. I'm also going to bring this one down a tiny bit, but I think that's...
Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Yeah. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back.
All right. So I'm gonna put the group at 0 right now, and then I'm gonna go into this Vox channel. I'm gonna put on what I normally use for the vocals because I can trust it. I'm not used to using the Waves plugins yet, but maybe I should try it. Maybe I should try to get used to using the RVox. It's very popular, so maybe I should just play with it some. All right, let's see. Let's go to the preset browser. Let's see what these artists got going on. All right, let's go back to Babe. Good vocal. All right, now let's just bring the volume up.
Like they run on the track, running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back.
I'm clipping going into my master channel, and I fucking love it.
Beat like they run on the track, running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it.
All right, so that's like the base of the vocals. Now let's put like another vocal. Let's do a vocal delay, and create some space with the vocal as well. Let's use the Waves H delay stereo. Let's try this shit out.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it, run it, run it.
I pretty much know what I want it to sound like, so hold up. Let me just play with the actual knobs instead of using a preset. I know what I'm going for. I need it to duck. Filters, depth, rate, feedback, high pass, filters. Oh, it does not have a built-in ducking situation, does it? There's the delay, there's the feedback, the low pass, high pass, rate, depth, the link, host, MSB, PM, that's for the rates, analog, different options for that, dry, wet, lo-fi. Oh, shit. This is like some sort of...
Running this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running the back. Run it.
It needs to have a ducking thing. I don't know why this plugin does not have a ducking feature on it. That's insane. All right, we're gonna take all the low end out up to 300 for sure, and then we're gonna maybe even 400. Fuck it, I'm gonna get that low end out of there, and then we're gonna take the high pass and we're gonna bring it back down to like 2K.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it.
All right, and we're gonna bring this feedback.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it.
All right, now we're gonna fucking duck it because that's ridiculous. which we're just gonna use the compressor, you know, just sidechain it. Old sidechain, which actually I think you might be able to, let me see, use Shaper now. Can I map this? Let me see. You can do that now. Very good. All right, so then we're gonna do it like this. That's not what I wanted it to do at all. All right, so let's delete that because that's not what I wanted. Fuck. I have to play with that more, and I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm tired. It's not the time to figure out the way to do something that you already know how to do in a different way. It's like yeah, let me practice how to do the same thing I know how to do in a different way when I need to go to sleep. But I'm doing this because I also need to do this.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back.
I'm overdoing it.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back.
All right, so that's one way to do this. I also have echo on here, which I prefer because it works better, in my opinion.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the.
It is because it's so tight. It is making it hard, but whenever it goes out, so I probably need to like pull the threshold down.
Beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back.
It definitely needs to be just hitting certain words, and I definitely need to like automate it. That's what needs to happen, actually. Fuck, that's a lot of work for right now. All right, so let me add another channel for the reverb because I'm gonna have to get activated with the delay apparently for this to sound like I want it to, which is fine, but just not right now. So, oh goodness, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. All right, let's do the reverb. And I think what I just want like a I don't know exactly what I want, to be honest with you. I'd be lying if I said I knew exactly what I wanted. Let's try the Valhalla, just vintage verb. Let's see if I can get kind of what I'm going for. Let's see what kind of presets we got going on. Let's go like don't want gated chambers, cathedral, nah, ambiances. What kind of ambiances they got? It's not quite the thing for vocals. Rooms. Let's do like let's do this echo verb.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back.
That's a little better. And I get some echo in there with that. That's cool. All right, now I need to find a sample that like matches this. So let me see what key it's in. I should probably also turn up the auto tune a little bit. Like it's a little too low at this point.
Run Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running the back.
Also, just fuck that. Let's just do D sharp minor is what it is. So let's go D sharp minor. And just put Auto-Tune Pro in all the different channels. D sharp minor. All right, very good. So then we'll just have that on each individual track and not have it on the master track for the group, or the group track is the proper way to say that. What's happening? How's it going, team? All right, so.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running the back. Running back, running back. Running back, running back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running the back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running the back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running the back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running the back. Running back, running back. Running back, running back.
I definitely have very soft vocals in this. That soft vocals with the craziness is a little interesting. Alright, that's fine. Let's go like, it's just fine. Like, let's just go straight for D sharp minor. Let's just go D sharp, D sharp minor. Alright, very good. And then let's find the sounds. No, we need, brother, stop, loops. I need, no, browse. Alright. Let's make this big. Loops. Alright, boom. Key. D flat minor. D sharp. D sharp? Is it D sharp or D flat? Fuck, I messed it up. I forgot. It's sharp. I was correct. Look at that. Very good. Very good. Very good.
I keep on, baby, can
Let's see. That's kind of like the vibe of the song, but I don't know if that's gonna like work. That's what I would want the vibe of the song to be, but I don't know if that's gonna be the thing. All right, let's try it out. Let's try it out. Let's try it on out. Okay. Boom, bop, bam. Let's add an audio track right here. Look, coming on up. Bring this bad boy over to fucking Ableton. Gosh dang it, dude. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Bro, calm down, brother. Calm it down. All right, there we are. Much better. Yeah.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running the back.
Absolutely not. This could work. Who knows? It's very repetitive.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running the back. Running back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running the back. Running back.
No, it doesn't work either. Fuck, I'm gonna have to probably use what initially was there. Cause it's like a certain sound. Fuck, I don't want to do that. Okay, whatever. I'm giving in. I'm giving in. I'm not gonna try to overdo. This song is not like some sort of like fucking masterpiece of mine. I need to just let it be what it is. Let it be what it is. It's part of the process. Release, 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 fucking release. Let it go. All right. We're just going to put on Serum 2. We're just going to go in here, and it says contact, but we're going to go Serum 2. Boom. Put that bitch on there. Cancel. Boom. Come in here. Splice. Presets. Boom. Producer essentials. No. 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 Synthwave. No, that's not. Sure. Fuck it. Let's try it.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running.
All right. Now, let us bring the main Vox volume down. Wait, hold up. No, let's not do that. That's fucking stupid. Let me mix like a big guy, like a big boy, and bring these volumes down to where they should be. And then
Like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed.
Alright, and then let's bring these volumes down some. up in? What's happening, man? ELLMAU. How's things going? What's up? Found you in recommended quality stream. Fuck you, son. Appreciate that, bro. From Kick. Yo, I'm gonna get this thing set up so you guys can like see each other's chat. Not that there's many people watching right now, but as the thing grows, then like the chat will be on the screen. I'm also trying to get like the room in the picture. I've just like always bend the screen back, so then I kind of miss the ambiance. Oops. I'm also gonna use like my other phone on a tripod, or start trying to do that, so like I can like zoom in on my hands and shit. I think maybe, I don't know, but anywho, thanks, bro. Appreciate you being here. Following you, grow together. Need that, bro. Need that. Need the team. Need all y'all. Otherwise, it doesn't keep pushing forward. All right, so.
Like I'm running the pack, running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back.
I don't know what kind of vocal sound I even want on this. I like kind of hate these vocals for real, but I like the verses, so the song's being put out. It's gonna go as it fucking goes. All right, let's go with this auto-tune effects. Let's go with this and see if this does what I think I can.
Running this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Running this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back.
Interesting space to try to fill up, that's for sure.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it.
Those sounds have so much reverb. I fucking love the verses, but.
Said I didn't say shit, making no man, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound.
Apparently I need to put auto-tune on that though. Faux shizzle, faux shizzle.
Running like ducking the feds, blue and the red, saying I said I didn't say shit, making no man, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap, this real life, that shit's facts. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living.
Alright, apparently I need to actually turn down this clip gain. Because I made it too loud. Oopsies. Or the radiator. Nope, it's the volume. I made it too loud. Oopsies. Alright, let's go down like to like where it's like that.
Ay, running like ducking the feds, blue and the red, saying I said I didn't say shit, making no man, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap, this real life, that shit's facts. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all.
Yeah, definitely getting a lot of distortion. Definitely getting a lot of distortion, huh? Let me see if I mute this.
Ay, running like ducking the feds, blue and the red, saying I said I didn't say shit, making no man, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap, this real life, that shit's facts. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Counting on cake, ay, running like ducking. keeping it cool, that was it. That 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's. This real life, that shit's fast. This real life, that shit's fast. 48 hours, no. Shit's fast, 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Hey, 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in.
Damn, boy. All right, this group's gonna have to get some
48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Hey, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running.
Oh my god, I hate it. I hate the song so much. I'm so pissed at it. It's like not what I.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the rack.
It's honestly like readdressing the mix is like ruining the song, like what it was. Because I like mixed it around what it was in that moment, and it's just like it had a certain thing. It was like, okay, it sounded fine, but I just don't want it to sound like that. I don't want it to sound like it did. I want it to sound better than it did. Very frustrating situation. All right.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back.
I had a lot of different plugins to make the vocals sound right, and I deleted all the sends because I thought I could do it better, and I probably can.
Hey, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Hey, hey, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Hey, running like ducking the feds, blue and the red. Saying I said I didn't say shit. Hey, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Hey, running like ducking the feds, blue and the red. Saying I said I didn't say shit. Making a man, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's fast. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Hey, run on this beat like they run on the track. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Hey, run on this beat like they run.
All right, let's try to mix this another way. Let's take these away for right now, and let's just have the pad.
Running like ducking the feds, blue and the red. Saying I said I didn't say shit. Making a man, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out. Running like ducking the feds, blue and the red. Saying I said I didn't say shit. Making a man, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's fast. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Hey, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all cheeks. Counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my peace, counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Peace, counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Yeah, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Running peace, counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Yeah, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run. Fast. Thousands of acres was full of that green. First time I saw it, it felt like a dream. Investing my profits and charging a fee. Never was gangster, but kept this shit G. Play at a model, don't chill with no fiends. More on my hustle, I am on the scene. Fresh on my fit, cause I gotta stay clean. Hot like we're walking on top of them beams. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running fast. Thousands of acres was full of that green. First time I saw it, it felt like a dream. Investing my profits and charging a fee. Never was gangster, but kept this shit G. Play at a model, don't chill with. I saw it, felt like a dream. Investing my profits and charging a fee. Never was gangster, but kept this shit G. Play at a model, don't chill with no fiends. All my hustle, I am on the scene. Fresh on my fit, cause I gotta stay clean. Hot like we're walking on top of them beams. Run on this beat like they. Thousands of acres was full of that green. First time I saw it, felt like a dream. Investing my profits and charging a fee. Never was gangster, but kept this shit G. Play at a model, don't chill with no fiends. More on my hustle, I am on the scene. Fresh on my fit, cause I gotta stay clean. Hot like we're walking on top of them beams. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Thousands of acres was full of that green. First time I saw it, it felt like a dream. Investing my profits and charging a fee. Never was gangster, but kept this shit G. Play at a model, don't chill with no fiends. More on my hustle, I am on the scene. Fresh on my fit, cause I gotta stay clean. Hot like we're walking on top of them beams. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back, run it back, ayy. Running like ducking the feds, blue and the red. Saying I said I didn't say shit. Making a man, staying on 10, keeping it cool, now is it. Cash on the counter, pull out back. Grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's facts. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Yeah. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back. Run it back.
Alright, that is sounding better. Fuck, thank goodness. The vocals needed a shit ton of compression. That's just the reality of it. To get any sort of decent sound out of those vocals, they need a fuck ton of compression. Because without that compressor, it sounds like this.
Running like ducking the feds, blue and the red. Saying I said I didn't say shit. Making a man, staying on.
With the compressor.
Running like ducking the feds, blue and the red. Saying I said I didn't say shit. Making a man, staying on 10, keeping it cool, now is.
Quite a big difference. Quite a fucking huge difference. I love the supercharger. Alright, let's add the bass and stuff back in. Let's bring the total vocal down, like all the way down. And then we're gonna do the... We're gonna... So that pad is whatever, you know what I'm saying?
This real life, shit's fast. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the demon in the sheets. Cat no cake, them beating them cheeks. Big little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Like, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running the back. Running back, running back. Running back, running back. Ay, flight lands 2 a.m. 20 on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running the back. Running back, running back.
I love the fucking sound of it just being stupid fucking loud, but it's not an option, I don't think.
On this beat like they run on the like I run the racks, running with heat like I'm running the pack, running with speed like I'm running the back, running back, running back, running with speed like they run on the track, running this shit like I run the racks, running with heat like I'm running the pack, running with speed like I'm running the back, running with speed like they run on the track, running this shit like I run the racks, running with heat like I'm running the pack, running with speed like I'm running the back, running back, running with speed like they run on the track, running this shit like I run the racks, running with heat like I'm running the pack, running with speed like I'm running the back, running back.
This is like straight ignorance right now.
Running with speed like they run on the track, running this shit like I run the racks, running with heat like I'm running the pack, running with speed like I'm running the back, running back.
It's like, how loud can I fucking just, like, how much can I not be a good mixer right now? Alright.
Running with speed like they run on the track, running this shit like I run the racks, running with heat like I'm.
It honestly has like the emotion that I want it to have though, which is fucking ridiculous, but it's like I can't let it be like that.
Running with speed like they run on the track, running this shit like I run the racks, running with heat like I'm running the pack, running with speed like I'm running the back, running back, running back, running back, running back. Running like ducking the feds, blue and the red, saying I said I didn't say shit, making no man, staying on 10, keeping it cool. Now it's it, cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, this shit's fast. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the demon in the sheets.
Alright.
Face, I'm glad. Oh,
Alright, let's put another thing on here. Let's make the vocals like hyper wide. Just like add like a stereo thing to them to make them more wide, so they have at least something they're pumping into that has the left and the right on it. This is like ignorance. Like, this is not anything fucking crazy, but this is a part of the fucking story. It's a part of the story. That's why the song is being released. That's why I'm sitting here mixing this record, despite my desire to just never let anybody hear this, but
running like ducking the feds, blue and the red, saying I said I didn't say shit, making no man, staying on 10, keeping it cool. Now it's it, cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's facts. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Cat no cake, them beating them cheeks. Big little mommy and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Yeah, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Running back, running back. Run it back, ayy. Flatlands 2 a.m., 20 bands up in my bag. Big smile on my face, I'm glad. Oh, levels, I just surpassed 19. Tryna roll up my trap, big dreams, I ain't taking no nap. Too high, these top tier dabs, moving slow and the life so fast. Thousands of acres was full of that green. First time I saw it, felt like a dream. Investing my profits and charging a fee. Never was gangster, but kept this shit G. Play at a model, don't chill with no fiends. More on my hustle than I am on the scene. Fresh on my fit, cause I gotta stay clean. I like we're rocking on top of them beams. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Baby. Running like duck in the fast, blue and the red. Saying I said, I didn't say shit. Making a man, staying on 10, keeping it cool, that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back. Grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's facts. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Big little mommy and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Hey, run on this beat like they run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running.
Alright. Let's do it like this then. Let's try to put the vocals in first.
Grab out the run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back.
See, I'm using the RVox, and then let me try the Pro C2, and let me do the vocals in the upfront.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Ay, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Ay, running like duck in the fast, blue and the red. Saying I said, I didn't say shit. Making a man, staying on 10, keeping it cool, that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back. Grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's fast. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Ay, running like duck in the fast, blue and the red. Saying I said, I didn't say shit. Making a man, staying on 10, keeping it cool, that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back. Grab out the pound, smoke out back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Ay, running like duck in the fast, blue and the red. Saying I said, I didn't say shit. Making a man, staying on 10, keeping it cool, that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back. Grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's fast. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Big little mommy and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Yeah, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back. Hey. Running like ducking the feds, blue and the red, saying I said I didn't say shit, making them mad, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's fast. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets, counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat.
All right, now I'm not hating it as much. I'm not hating it as much now since I changed this pad. Let me see if I can make this thing sound proper. I think I can.
Running like ducking the feds, blue and the red, saying I said I didn't say shit, making them mad, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's fast. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets, counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Yeah, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Running like ducking the feds, blue and the red, saying I said I didn't say shit, making them mad, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's fat. Running like ducking the feds, blue and the red, saying I said I didn't say shit, making them mad, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's fast. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets, counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Yeah, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Ay, Flatlands 2 a.m., 20 bands up in my bag. Big smile on my face, I'm glad. Oh, levels, I just surpassed 19. Tryna roll up my trap, big dreams, I ain't taking no nap. Too high, these top tier dabs, moving slow and the life so fast, 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 fast. Thousands of acres was full of that green. Rest of my side, it felt like a dream. Investing my profits and charging a fee. Never was gangster, but kept that shit G. Play the model, don't chill with no fiends. More on my hustle than I am on the scene. Fresh on my fit, cause I gotta stay clean. I like we're rocking on top of them beams. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it, yeah, making them mad, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's fast. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets, counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Yeah, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, yeah, making them mad, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's fast. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets, counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Yeah, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Ay, Flatlands 2 a.m., 20 bands up. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Ay, running like ducking the feds, blue and the red, saying I said I didn't say shit, making them mad, staying on 10, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches, one on my lap. This real life, that shit's fast. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets, Counting up cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Running back, running back. Running back, running back. Flatlands 2 a.m. 20 bands up in my bag. Big smile on my face, I'm glad. Oh, levels I just surpassed 19. Tryna roll up my trap. Big dreams, I ain't taking no nap. Too high, these top tier dabs. Moving slow and the life so fast. Thousands of acres was full of that green. First time I saw it, it felt like a dream. Investing my profits and charging a fee. Never was gangster, but kid, this shit G. Play it, I'm out, I don't chill with no fiends. More on my house that I am on the scene. Fresh on my feet, cause I gotta stay clean. High like we're rocking on top of them beams. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Running back, running back. Running back, running back. Yeah, baby, boo. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Running back, running back. Running back, running back. Ay, running like ducking the feds, blue and the red. Saying I said I didn't say shit. Making a man, staying on 10, keeping it cool. Now it's it. Cash on the counter, pull out back. Grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches with my lap. This real life, that shit's fast.
Yeah.
Good grief.
This song will be good. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It's gonna be okay. I mean, it's not gonna be it's not the one or whatever. It's gonna be fucking okay by the time I'm done with it, damn it. I'm gonna make these old songs something. I'm gonna make them fucking something. You know, you don't give up on things. You don't give up on fucking things. Alright, here we are. Or maybe sometimes you do, but that's crazy sounding. That is wild, though. Brat. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to sound like Charlie XX. Or XX Charlie, or whatever the fucking name is. The Bratty Green. I like it. I like the vibes. Honestly, the music that she makes is pretty sick. I'm not sure what the whole deal with her is. Why is it not adding, son? I have 2,000 credits, bruh. What's happening? All right. There it is. Damn, it is just not working. All right, so it's that. Let's see if I Jiggly Bongs was good, bro. I like this one. Oh, thanks, dog. All right, let's see. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna open this shit back up, Splice back up, because I think it's having some sort of weird issue. Probably has been open for like too long or something. Splice. Fuck. No. I need you more than anything right now. Stop. Don't give up on me, Splice. Still not working after quitting and retrying. No, unexpected token. Download logs, syntax error. I don't know any of that's nonsense. That's crazy. Oh, what a pain. What a pain.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running.
I need to have Splice. I need Splice at this point. I need to add some like random sounds that I wouldn't think of otherwise. Oh, how frustrating is that? Okay, so I guess that's where we're calling it for tonight. It is 4, and I do have to get up in 4 hours, so there it is. That's how it goes. All right, and I need to still take a shower because I stink like poo. Oh, you don't need to see that. Oopsies. All right, guys. Yo, Jiggly Bongs. Thanks for being here, big dog. I didn't see you even hop on. Sometimes I just don't look upwards. But thanks for being here, bro. Giovanni, what's popping, big dog? All right. Anyway, so here we're out on it. Oh, did I actually already exit out of the Twitter or the? Where's the Ableton Live at? Big dog. I guess I did already exit out of it. No, it's right there. Let me hit save. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm gonna use that Charlie XX sound.
Ay, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Ay, running like ducking the feds, blue and the red. Saying I said I did some shit. Making a man, staying on 10s, keeping it cool, and that was it. Cash on the counter,
Pull out back,
grab out the pound.
smoke out back.
You bad bitches on my lap. This real life, that shit's fast. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in the sheets. Counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Yeah. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Ay, Flatlands 2 a.m. 20 bands up in my bag. Big smile on my face, I'm glad. Oh, levels, I just surpassed 19. Tryna roll up my trap. Big dreams, I ain't taking on that. Too high, these top tier dabs. Moving slow, and the life so fast. Thousands of acres was full of that green. Rest of my side, it felt like a dream. Investing my profits and charging a fee. Never was gangster, but kept this shit G. Play the model, don't chill with no fiends. More on my hustle, I am on the scene. Fresh on my feet, cause I gotta stay clean.
Nasty.
Walking on top of them games. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm.
Hate the crash symbol. Not a fan of it, actually.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit. Run on this beat like they run on the track.
Maybe I am a fan of it, but what needs to happen? What needs to happen is I need to make it wide, apparently, because I like to make everything wide. That seems to be my favorite thing to do. This is my favorite plugin, apparently. I fucking...
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Run on this beat like they run on. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit.
I am happy that I took all the plugins off and I started from scratch. It felt like I was not going to go anywhere, but it did work.
Run on this beat like they run on the track. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back.
Interesting thing about perceived loudness and shit is like if you put everything in the right space on like the stereo spectrum and the frequency spectrum, you really can fucking make things loud and not fucking sound like shit.
Ay, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running. Run it back. Run it back. Ay. On 10, keeping it cool, now was it. Cash on the counter, pull out back. Grab out the pound, smoke out back. Three bad bitches on my lap. This real life, that shit's fast. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Counting on cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Yeah. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Ay, Flatlands 2 a.m. 20 bands up in my bag. Big smile on my face, I'm glad. Oh, levels, I just surpassed 19. Tryna roll up my trap. Big dreams, I ain't taking on that. Too high, these top tier dabs. Moving slow, and the life so fast. Thousands of acres was full of that green. Rest of my side, it felt like a dream. Investing my profits and charging a fee. Never was gangster, but kept this shit G. Play the model, don't chill with no fiends. More on my hustle, I am on the scene. Fresh on my feet, cause I gotta stay clean. Holla, we're walking on top of them games. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back.
Ah.
Running like duck in the feds, blue and the red, saying I said I didn't say shit. Making no man, staying on 10, keeping it cool. Now it's it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches on my lap. This real life, that shit's fast. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Counting them cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Yeah, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running the back. Running back, running back. Running back, running back. Ay, Flatlands 2 a.m. 20 bands up in my bag. Big smile on my face, I'm glad. Oh, levels, I just surpassed 19. Tryna run up my trap. Big dreams, I ain't taking no nap. Too high, these top tier dabs. Moving slow, and the life so fast, 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 fast. Thousands of acres was full of that green. Rest of my side, it felt like a dream. Investing my profits and charging a fee. Never was gangster, but kept the shit G. Play the model, don't chill with no fiends. Home on my house, that I am on the scene. Fresh on my feet, cause I gotta stay clean. Holla, we're rocking on top of them beams. Run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with heat like I'm running the pack. Running with speed like I'm running the back. Running back, running back. Running back, running back. Running like duck in the feds, blue and the red, saying I said I didn't say shit. Making no man, staying on 10, keeping it cool. Now it's it. Cash on the counter, pull out back, grab out the pound, smoke out back. 3 bad bitches on my lap. This real life, that shit's fast. 48 hours, no sleep, good grief. Behind that wheel, the deep in them sheets. Counting them cake, them beating them cheeks. Freaking little mommy, and she always in heat. Goddamn, guess this is all in God's plan. Living my dreams, I'm all in. Smash on the gas, no stalling. Yeah, run on this beat like they run on the track. Running this shit like I run up the racks. Running with speed like I'm running the back. Running back. Running back.
All right, we're gonna make that shit go crazy tomorrow. We made it from shit to decent. We're gonna make it amazing tomorrow. Victoria was popping. Make sure to join us. All right, team. We're out of this bitch. I gotta wake up at 8, so I need to get off here. All right, peace and love.